authorization to be here. I've asked them to leave, we're going to turn their cameras on. They probably have them on now.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at.
All right. So what's going on, guys?
We just came in to take some video of the building. I informed her that I've already spoken with Chris Martin, who is the postal inspector, who is above her. And I guess she doesn't want to try to contact him, but he said anytime that a supervisor has an issue with me doing this, to go ahead and have her call her. On the bulletin board over there is what they call Poster 7. It's called Conduct on Postal Property. It's also federal law, CFR 232-1, Conduct on Postal Property, which states photographs are allowed in lobbies, foyers, hallways of the post office. What we're doing here is perfectly legal. All she needs to do is call them and find out.
Does that ring a bell, Chris Martin?
It's right there.
I don't know. But I'm not saying that person doesn't exist. I just don't know that name.
Could you read your own guidelines right there on the wall? It says right there, Conduct on Postal Property.
Tell me to do, okay? You didn't have enough courtesy to turn your camera off when we were speaking before.
But
I've asked you for an identification, so I'm going to call Mr. Martin, and I'm going to say, I don't even know your name.
you don't even have to worry about it. He'll know exactly who you're talking about. Captain Awesome, he'll know exactly who you're talking about.
Actually, there might be some truth to that. There's a lot of folks, so what they do is they go around and they come up with like different like little parts of the law that people aren't familiar with, and they'll try to exploit that, and they'll come here, or I'm not saying it's you guys, I'm just saying it happens.
Right, it does.
And then they'll come to like the different facilities and they'll exercise that right of that law, and it like they kind of borderline, press the envelope, but they're looking for a reaction. They're looking for a break in the law or something like that, and they can go viral.
And specifically, you can call the Lake City Post Office. A gentleman, a postal worker, battered me, tossed me out of the door. He ended up getting fired. But you can call Lake City, and they'll tell you. They'll tell you who I am. And well, no, my goal is to come in and take video without you guys violating my rights. That's the actual goal.
All right, let me go find out.
All right.
That was a good executive decision.
I mean, it's right there in your own policies. I can't help you if you don't know your own policy. I mean, that's like coming to my work and saying, "Hey, you don't know your job." Either way, we were almost done when they confronted us. We were just on the door out, and she comes out. "What are you guys doing here?" I said, "Listen," I said, "we're not disturbing nobody." Right? Yeah, we just walk around. We don't talk to nobody. We're not in the way, and
It seemed like you're pretty well. You've watched some stuff.
Oh yeah, I know all about it.
yeah.
All right. And I mean, there's so many. You get the hot-headed, people, or even law enforcement. Even law enforcement too. You get higher from the human race.
Yeah.
So we're all human.
That's it.
So you get the hotheads that they
Just
want to try and make a name for themselves. They want to try and think that they know every single thing there is about the law, and we don't. We're always learning.
Yeah, well, that's everybody. That's everybody. I mean, the law, I try to tell people, the Bible's 700,000 words.
Yeah.
One title of the United States Federal Code, Title 26, the income tax, is 7 million words. So just one title out of 50 is 10 times. You know what I mean? Like, what man knows that? Nobody.
We had I don't think we ever had anything at this our station here or not, but we were here a while back. There was a guy going around, and he would come in and go up to the front desk of different police stations and whatnot, and he would ask for, like, for instance, our sign-in book.
Yeah, public record.
Right, public record. And then as soon as he would get denied, because maybe that person didn't know the law or whatever, then he would file a lawsuit.
Absolutely.
And then that's how he would make his money.
Right.
That's all he did, was he went around just, pressing that law and trying to get someone to falter on it. And when he did, he'd file a suit, they would settle, he'd get money, and that's all he did. So, I mean, trust me.
Yeah.
It's just like handicap ramps and access and stuff. People look for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff out
Yeah,
there.
no, we don't look for trouble, but if people want to give us trouble, then we're going to record it, and you know what I mean? But really, I would love to visit all the public buildings and say anything to me, and just wander through for the day. And then, I've never been out to Bradenton. I'm from Ocala, so I'm out here, I'm just enjoying the day, and that's it,
That's pretty much it. Wait for it. You guys good? All that?
Okay, he said go ahead and do what you need to do, but you're not to film any customers or any transactions.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. We good?
And it shouldn't be taking that great amount of time.
No, we were actually heading out the door when you confronted us. Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Take care.
Hey, since y'all already been on the phone,